thankfully moving at slow speeds, but very limited in his ability to turn. And here's another example of that. Very, very slow to even be able to navigate the turn and control the car.
Wow, it's really unbelievable to see this guy continue to drive despite the condition of the vehicle, having those difficult turns there. Fortunately, he's not going any faster than 24 or 25 miles an hour. But boy, look at, there's people out in the streets. We'll see if more debris gets thrown at him. And no sight of other vehicles trying to get involved at this point anyways. Here's cross traffic as he approaches the red light, and he's going to go through that.
Oh. And this bumper.
But for now, yeah.
I mean, this bumper is hanging by a thread, and at one point or another, it's going to fall off, you know, be debris in the road. And of course, that's going to be dangerous for other motorists that will be going through this area. You know, now he makes his way through a residential part of this neighborhood. You've seen some looky-loos out there, some that are, you know, upset about this going through their neighborhood, throwing a garbage can in front of the car, others that are cheering him on and telling him to keep going. And here's another car backing up. But it seems that he has a familiarity with this neighborhood, Gil, because he hasn't left. Here we go. Is it time to surrender?
Oh, look at that. That's why.
The road is blocked.
They were blocking him in. Yeah, it's rare to see this happen, but they blocked him in right behind that building. We're going to try to move maybe east, Jim. We're going to move a little bit east to see if we can see what's happening with the driver. But they did position an LAPD officer there. We do have the crime scene tape there on that alleyway. We've got people coming out of their house, and the vehicle's directly behind this two-story house, so we're going to see if we can get eyes on them. There's the officers with their guns drawn with the felony stop in progress, and a LAPD cruiser there blocking the way. That slowed him down and stopped him there behind that house, so we're going to try to reposition for you to get eyes on it. But at this point, at least, stopped.
Yeah, stopped, and potentially the beginning of a standoff. You see that white car there that's preventing him from going around the patrol car. We're getting word that the LAPD may well have the SWAT team en route here in anticipation of a potential standoff. Obviously, again, a very desperate suspect here who has been willing to run as long as the car will move. So it stands to reason that he may well resist surrender here, even in this most desperate of situations, in a standoff, unable to move, surrounded by law enforcement, with literally nowhere to run and nowhere else to go. So it would stand to reason that the SWAT team would be in position as quickly as possible to further manage a standoff scenario if it were to happen at any length. Law enforcement here in great numbers on scene dealing with this suspect, obviously giving commands at this point to come out. And as you can see, the suspect refusing those commands to this point, but looking to be ultimately trapped on this residential street.
Gosh, and a word of caution, you know, you see these people outside there in their yard trying to see what's going on.
Doors open.
This is a tense situation with guns drawn by the LAPD, and, you know, you don't want one of those bullets to ricochet and hit you. I mean, you know, you've got to go inside. This is not a place for you to be looking, you know, through your gate, and here comes the suspect.
It looks like he's complying. He opened the door, hands out the up above the door frame. Now he's up and standing. He's complying, so that's good news. This long, dangerous pursuit's coming to an end. The California Highway Patrol doing an awesome job on the 110 freeway to puncture those tires. He's going 100 miles an hour in that center divider shoulder, and was able to slow him down to 25 miles an hour. And then the LAPD, with multiple spike strip attempts, doing their job to bring it to an end with a barricade, of all things, a road barricade, with one of their units blocking the road here. I believe it's 92nd Street he's on, 91st or 92nd, and he's going to the ground now, it looks like. So the suspect will be in custody here shortly.
Small miracle this didn't cause more trouble really. The way this driver was moving in the early phases of this pursuit at 100 miles an hour, and more recently to the effective spike strip on the freeway and losing the rubber on the two front tires and continuing on these surface streets seemingly endlessly, and for no one to be hurt is really, truly terrific police work and patience by the LAPD as they're trying to clear the backseat of that car now. And it looks indeed as though that driver was the sole occupant of that vehicle.
That's right. After an almost 2-hour ordeal of this chase around Los Angeles, it is thankfully over, and the suspect, as you see there, is in